Hey guys, welcome to the ace match between mouzMorroW and TSL.Polt. If you're just tuning in, this is MLG Winter. Game number 3, it was a BO3. It is all tied up 1-1 TVZ on dual site. Morrow did lose the last game to Polt's mouzMorroW Hellion. It wasn't really an all-in. Polt did open up with the command center first, and then kept all his Hellions, or well, 6 of his Hellions hidden. 4 went out like normal, doing the map control thing that Hellions do, keeping the Marauders and Hellions hidden, the other 6 Hellions I should say, hidden, until he wanted to move out and just took Morrow by complete surprise and done so much damage. And at the same time, while he was doing that, he was taking a 3rd base up. And how do you really expect mouzMorroW Hellion after a command center first? Polt really loves that build. He is one of the few Terran players that still use it, and he has found out ways to make it not all in by doing things like going command center first and still making it hit before mutas will be coming out. So Polt, big congrats on him for that one build. I love seeing the build. Despite people calling it an all-in, I don't think it is when Polt does it because he macros so well behind that, and also I've never seen it not do damage. I've seen it go like for 15 minutes against Stefano after losing. Well, it did lose after 15 minutes of non-stop battling, which was one of the most epic games to watch, I guess you could say. We do have Polt opening up with a barracks. We do have another barracks going down over here, so it will be a 2 racks by Polt, but Morrow is scouting, and this is why you do scout. He is going to be seeing racks number 1. Will be coming in, and if he gets to either to the middle line or goes all the way down here, of course he will know it's a 2 racks. Does come in here, he may notice the 1 SCV is missing. He did scout relatively early, so he saw no SCV scout, sees the barracks anyway, so now he knows about that. This 1 SCV is going to be finishing the racks. The drone going to try to delay that supply depot as long as he can, just going to be hanging all around. SCV is going to be coming down. This one is moving on out. Will be there to build a bunker. Morrow, though, most likely will have drones already pulled, as he is going to be transferring them down to this base. But he generally will get them ready in time. He knows how long it takes that SCV to come down. There we go. The 1 drone pulled just to meet and greet this SCV. You do see it on that attack command. So he knows exactly how long it takes that SCV to traverse from the his base to Morrow's base, which is so good. Now 2 more drones joining in, trying to get that instant Triforce around, but missing it just slightly. That is one of the hardest things to pull off in these early games. Morrow just going to be mining minerals right now because, well, why not? The bunker is going to be placed, going to be returning those, going to get the spine collar with the drone that actually didn't return any minerals. These Marines are going to be attacking this 1 Overlord. The Overlord, I don't think can really... No, he can find a safe spot up there, I think. I think there are safe spots for that Overlord inside those rocks. Those Marines can't hit. Just kind of using those to delay time because he wants to try to kill off this SCV. The Overlord pulled the Marines a little bit further back, so Morrow tried to go in. Lost a few drones. He does take out 1 SCV. No, he doesn't. The SCV does get into the bunker. Wait, he did take out the 1 that was up here. There were 2 SCVs. 1 does live, and that means he can repair this bunker, which means this spine crawler isn't really that scary when there's 1 SCV in the back repairing it. These Marines are going to be doing some damage to it, getting into the bunker right now. Polt sending out a few Marines, and Morrow sending out a few links to go behind the bunker and also pick off reinforcements. Marines do get out, and you can see Polt, that is some cute micro with those Marines. Gets out when the spine crawler hits the bunker, then gets back in the bunker, and doesn't take any damage, I believe. As long as the Marines get into the bunker before the spine crawler hits them, they don't take any damage whatsoever. Morrow taking out 2 Marines, it looks like, over there. And now the spine crawler is low enough in life where Polt is just going to go and take it down. Very nice job with this play so far, but the links coming in from behind. We will have Morrow getting the complete surround on this bunker. The Queen doesn't fall. Morrow does a great job at keeping that alive. And the links surrounding the bunker. The bunker will be falling. Marines come out. The bunker's getting salvaged. Will it get salvaged? Yes, it will. Morrow does get 75 minerals back. He has started to mine 2 gases already. So he will be going up into a relatively fast factory while this command center does build. So he is going to be at 4 racks. Morrow has a handful of lings out, but he doesn't have any gas whatsoever, so he can't transition this into an all-in. What he can do is just build a lot more drones and take a hatch. Generally, when you see a Zerg player defend against 2 racks, they have banelings out and they transition into an all-in, taking out the depot, running in with a bunch of lings. That one bunker does get canceled, but since mouzMorroW doesn't have any gas, didn't get it, he can't transition into that all-in. And that ling trying to see exactly what is going on in Polt's base, sees the 1 barracks right here, and that's probably enough to tell mouzMorroW that Polt built more racks, because you wouldn't really lift this 1 racks off and go over here. If anything, you lift this racks and go down here, which I don't think Polt did, oddly enough. We do have the factory being finished, but mouzMorroW has, Polt has 200 gas. mouzMorroW does play 10 as well, so sorry if I've mixed that up at all. So I think he's going to be building a starport and possibly going for cloaked banshees. And there we go. The starport is being built. Actually, it is a double port. So he's going to be going for a double port banshee and probably not even going to worry with cloak. Just double port banshee with all these marines. The marines going to come down, try to kill all the queens. And then once 2 banshees come out and there's no queens, that is GG right there. So mouzMorroW going to need to do some epic scouting to see this one coming. Lings are going to come try to deny the mining at this base as long as they can. Handful of marines by Polt, and if mouzMorroW notices no combat shields, no stim, he may see the banshees coming, but it is so hard to predict what your opponent is doing after they go for an hyper aggressive build like that 2 racks, because you never know how far they are delayed. Like mouzMorroW, he's mined 200 gas right now, so there's no way if Polt got the gas at the same time mouzMorroW did that he could have either stim +1 or combat shields done at this point in the game. So it is very hard to scout for. These marines are coming out all the way across the map. Does have a handful of them. Lings only 10 out on the map. That speed is about halfway done. We do have 2 spine callers. This one queen sitting down here, going to be trying to help out. Those Lings not going to do too much. mouzMorroW needs to hold on until that baneling's nest does finish and the speed finishes, and they'll be able to stomp over all these marines. The roach one is completed. 2 banshees are about to be on the way. There's drones being pulled off. The marines going to be microed back into where the surround can't happen, and mouzMorroW just going to be pulling back, losing 14 drones right there. The marines going to kill off a few more lings. This hatch is in danger right now. A queen is on the way out. That will be his 3rd queen. This queen now going to be getting the vomit off and going to safety. Marines behind the middle line going to be just wailing away on this 1 hatch. The banshees are on the way out of the map, and mouzMorroW does see that with this 1 ling right here. The lair just about done. The cloak just starting for those banshees. So overseers will be coming out, so cloak won't really be too effective. This 1 queen should not be doing any too much. She is the one with energy, needs to sit back. The banshees are going to be picking her off, and the other queens do fall back. So the queen that had energy to transfuse just goes away. Polt picking off that 1 baneling. 2 queens come down here, going to be working their way on that injured banshee that does get away. Now these queens going to try to go on this one. The 1 injured queen was microing back. Very nice micro by mouzMorroW. But these banshees doing a lot of damage. Both queens do fall, and now drones are going to be next. Both banshees are very low. Like this one will just get poked by the queen that comes out of here and go down. 1 queen will be able to take out both of those banshees, but just how many drones have gone down? There we go. The queen does pop. Banshee does fall. The other one will be getting away just barely. But mouzMorroW definitely taking a huge hit there. 45 drones to 43, and now 1 banshee goes down. 2 more come back. This queen is on the retreat. The queen will be falling. We do have a spore collar being built by mouzMorroW as the banshees do just start going back to the drones. 2 spore collars being built right here, but mouzMorroW just lost so many drones down to 35 to the 45 SCVs. mouzMorroW going to be doing some aggression with these speedlings, but Polt getting a beautiful SimCity up. You can see he has already walled off at his natural, even moving out with his units to do even more damage. This Banshee has 5 kills. The other one does have 2 kills. Overseer coming in just so the Banshees can't cloak. Just going to be chasing them. These war colors going to be burrowing, trying to catch these Banshees. The Marines coming out, and Banshees even going to kill more drones. Creep is going down. That is unnecessary. Supply depots do fall, and the Lings decide, okay, now it's the time to retreat when the supply depots go down, because there's not much he can do anymore. mouzMorroW has lost this game to Polt's kind of odd follow-up to a 2-Rax, just catching mouzMorroW off guard yet again. The first game was pretty epic. The build this game was epic, but I think the first game was definitely the best. I can't wait to go into SC2 Gears. mouzMorroW on the back foot now, 45 supply to 95 supply. And I don't see anything he can do here. The 4 Baneleys coming out. Polt, target firing those down. Only a lot coming in from the back. And now Polt getting that split off on those Marines. And there goes the GG by Morrow. Polt gonna take that series 2-1. And hope you guys enjoyed that cast. We will be going into SC2 gears really fast, going through all of these games. So hold on one sec. Let me open them all up. And SC2 gears. Boom. Game 1. Holy crap. Look at Morrow's injects. That is beautiful. Let's see exactly how he ends up doing that, because, well, this game may not be a good example of hotkey usage. Looks like he does it the same way Idra does. Keeps his injecting queens on separate hotkeys. This one's actually on 2. I don't expect this game to have good injects at all, the 3rd game. That'll probably have the worst injects we have ever seen from a pro player. Game 2, 9.9. So game 1, definitely his best at 6.5. And what? 6.3 seconds on this. Not bad, or 6.7. Very nice. That is really good injects. I didn't think that would be good with all the aggression that was going down. But Morrow knows where he should be focusing. Gets those injects still. Playing that very calmly. All the inject gap right here. This is like Banshees coming in doing all that damage. But very nice job by Morrow. Let's just look in game number 1 of unit tiers. Going into his unit granularity, we can see Polt. He has a lot more of these small gaps. But you can see, like, if we compare Polt to, let's see. So to compare him to, we can compare him to Tasia. Actually, I don't have any replays loaded, so if you watch any of my casts, you know Tasia generally has a solid line. Polt, he never queues up anything. Everything is just, it's done. I'm going to start a next wave of units. He does that so well. There's very small gaps. When we go to granularity of 30, you can see the macros pretty even. He doesn't really have any spikes. That's the sum, but he just favors not queuing things up and getting more buildings. And this is a lot harder to do than just going in, and both ways are acceptable. I don't know what way's better. Polt has good macro, and Tasia has good macro. Just a little bit difference right there. I'd have to see a Polt versus Tasia game, and then we could do a direct comparison. That would be really cool to watch. But I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Take care, and I will see you